New York, as the likes of ROC, Aruna National Table Tennis Open will down there in Lagos. The 5-day tournament is organized by Aruna Sports and Academy with support from Echo Club of Lagos State Table Tennis Association, providing the platform. 10 states have arrived, working tirelessly to beat the deadline for registration, as top players have expressed unearthing new talents that will step into the shoes of from Aruna Quadri.
It's a good initiative for me, giving back to the society where he started it all. I think he has been there. He has won the shoe before, where he has made name for himself, not just himself, but for Nigeria as well. He has been able to put Nigerians for the world of tennis here in Nigeria, and with more opportunity, making sure that they give out their own to the organizers, or according to what he said, is to unearth talent, and which for me I think is the right way to go, because when you unearth talent, at least, and in future to come, I think we are going to reap the benefit of what Aruna Quadri is doing right now. I think other sportsmen and women should also key into this vision of Aruna Quadri, not just coming back home to give people stipends and all of that. They appreciate you, but money that you don't invest, mission of Nigeria to follow on this step, to make sure that we continue to unearth talent, not just to unearth them, but to also keep a close eye on them, to make sure that we brush them and can be able to sell Nigeria's name to the world when you talk about tennis.
Talk about, of course, keeping a close eye on them. We haven't really seen that. We haven't seen much because we expect, of course, table tennis competitions, as.
And that is why they have decided to partner with an open university, so that they could give their players, that opportunity to also further pursue their educational career. I think it's a great initiative, massive one, very, very commendable for me, because at a point in time in your life, there come where your career cannot take you there, but you need to bank on the educational aspect of it. What have you been able to learn? What have you gathered from the four walls of tertiary institution? Sporting Lagos is doing, I think, is quite commendable. Whenever we talk about sport academy, football academy, it doesn't just boil down on just going there to play football. You train in the morning, train in the afternoon, train in the evening. I mean, no. It should be after training or after the sporting activity, you go to school, get some lectures out there, improve your horizon of learning and understanding of things. It goes a whole long way to build and mold the best form of, tutelage, by making sure they mold them to become somebody, in the society that people can actually look and want to emulate. Because it's one thing for you to play football, it's one thing for you to indulge in different games or the other, and it is another thing for you to have a wider knowledge of what the world is all about. So for me, I think it's a good initiative that I also like other clubs as well in Nigeria to take note and toe this line, because it's going to, I think it's a nice one. I must commend them once again.
Nice, of course, initiative from Sporting Lagos, giving their
of the coaches, they do it, and they're specialists in doing such kind of mind game with Jose Mourinho. And for me, I think they should take this one very serious. Even if it is mind game, let it be that they are already aware about what the opponent have in mind. They should take it very serious.
All right, let's see how this one, of course, will pan out in the coming days. But let's stay away from that, so take a look at yourself when they clash with their Cape Verde counterparts in 2024 Women African Cup of Nations final round, first leg qualifier at the MKO Abiola National Stadium tomorrow. A total of 20 for the 20 of the 21 invited players were at the team's camp on Tuesday, Tuesday morning, and we saw some players, of course, still being expected. But from what it seems, 20 players are in camp. Just one player, of course, we believe, of course, she's there already to help the team put up a very impressive display against Cape Verde. But Michael, what do you make of it? It seems as if Randy Wardrum is no longer in the picture because Justin is the one now taking over the affairs of things.
For me, quite shocking and surprising that NFF has not come up, playing to give us the reason why Randy Wardrum has not been around. Last time we Wardrum has not been around. Last time we noticed he wasn't around, we asked certain questions, but they were like that he has something to do. I mean, he was doing something. And in the second game, we thought he's going to be behind the touchline, yet we didn't see him. And this is another game. He's not there, nowhere to be found. I don't know what seems to be the problem. If NFF don't really need this man, but as it stands right now, the assistant coach, no doubt, in the couple of games that he has been able to see over right now, we can truly say yes. Possibly he has done. He has not done poorly bad. I mean, he has not done bad. But then again, is he the substantive coach right now, or is he a caretaker coach, or is he complain and tell Nigerians?
I think at this point in time, Nigeria will always having a coaching problem, of course, in the national team, not even the Super Falcons of Nigeria.
What is going behind the closed doors? Because it is not good for our football. That as it stands right now, we can't truly beat our heart and say, yes, Randy Wardrum is the coach of the Super Falcons. We can't truly say, yes, Coach Pissarro is going to be in charge of the Super Eagles during the Nations Cup or not. I mean, for me, it's very bad.
Very, very bad and disappointing. But we hope that in the coming days, all of these issues, of course, will be put together by the Nigerian Football Federation. All right, it's time for we to take a break now, and when we come back from this break, we'll bring you the latest from the UEFA Champions League. Please stay with us.
The game yesterday, followed by AC Milan, which had 5 points, and Newcastle, who had 4 points heading into that game. One expected AC Milan to, take advantage of the fact that they were playing at home. If they had gotten all they needed 3 points yesterday, I mean, by now they should be on second position with 8 points. But unfortunately, they lost the game. Though they had an early opportunity to have taken the